not going to let it happen. We have enough bad deals. This deal would be catastrophic. So look, let me just tell you a couple of things. So we have to bring our jobs back to this country. We have to stop making horrible trade deals. We have the greatest business people in the world in the United States. I know many of them. I know the good ones, the bad ones, the overrated ones. I know, and the underrated ones, people you've never heard of, who are phenomenal. We are going to bring the greatest business minds. We're going to take on new trade deals with China, with Japan, with Mexico, with all of these countries that are ripping us like nobody's ever been ripped before. Ever. So, I talk about different deals. Ford is building a huge plant, $2.5 billion. Nobody does. Maybe we don't buy Fords anymore. Who knows, right? But look, they're building in Mexico a $2.5 billion plant. It started 2 years ago, and now, because nobody did anything like go to see them, find out what's happening, nobody did anything. They just announced they're going to double down and build more in Mexico. We want them to stay here. We want them in this country. Now, you heard about Nabisco. Nabisco's leaving Chicago. They're moving to Mexico. You heard about many companies. They're moving. Recently, Carrier Air Conditioner. We won't buy Carriers anymore, folks. They announced that they're leaving the United States. They fired 1,400 people, a lot of people. They've been there for a long time. They're moving to Mexico. So here's what we do. Should I tell you what we do? Are you ready? My wife and my daughter always say,
wow,
darling
Trump
and dad,
about people getting fired.
Please be more presidential, but I want to make this call myself. If I'm president, we call up Carrier. Can you imagine I'm calling up air conditioning companies? That's okay, though, right? Who the hell cares? We say, listen, I hope you enjoy your new plant. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful, wonderful place, a little bit hot, but that's okay. But just so you understand, you let go of 1,400 and even 1,750 from what I hear. Great people. And they're right now unemployed in the United States as you make your air conditioner. So here's what's going to happen, folks, because the politicians cannot figure it out. They'll never figure it out. And beside that, they're paid off with campaign contributions. So even if they do figure it out, they're not going to do anything about it, okay? So we say, and I say, I hope you enjoy your beautiful new plant in Mexico, but every single time you make an air conditioning unit and you send it across our now very powerful and strong border, you're going to pay a 35% tax on that unit. Okay? 35%. And here's what is going to happen.
Until now.
If it's not me, if it's somebody else, or how about...
Is someone mic spamming?
Minecraft.
Amigo, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
Block that com, bro.
Bruh, that ain't cool, bruh. Yeah, Mexicans are awesome, right? I'm just proving to everyone how dumb Donald Trump is.
Dude, I've never listened to one of his speeches. He's funnier than Carlin.
He loves to talk about China.
Tell him to stop fucking sending jobs overseas. Jesus Christ.
His wife is an immigrant. I don't know what he's talking about.
Damn.
He sends shit tons of jobs overseas.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, he also ran like a scam school.
Yo, he owns his own
That's
steak
pretty bad.
company. Trump Steaks.
And he's like inherited like $200 million and ran how many companies under the ground?
And then he blames it all on the Mexicans.
He's a genius at knowing what dummies want to hear, though.
Indeed.
Not just what they want to hear, how they want to hear it.
He speaks to people who are tired of PC.
Spawn Kiwi.
which is
And
like
that's
a large.
fine. Yeah, I get that.
But it's beyond that.
Dude, why does it remind you are in a campaign speech?
Huh?
Who's
Like, it's really good quality. Like, it
Minimum
sounds like you're
man.
Donald Trump. It sounds like you're talking like him.
Donald Trump is a fat old dude, okay? Relax.
Wow, that dude was hard scoping the
People
shit out of me.
He's gonna die in office.
It is crazy how the rules don't apply to him like any other normal politician.
Right.
He's not a
So
fat
like, if Hillary Clinton said what he was saying, she would get crucified. But like, it doesn't matter.
There was a funny video someone posted on Facebook where they were asking different people what they think about this quote and that quote, and they told him it was Donald Trump, and then ended up being they're all quotes from Hitler.
How?
Yeah, there's. I mean, Louis C.K. called him Hitler.
He did, yeah.
Well, he is kinda Hitler.
I think it's a moot point. It's a big circus, but Hillary's gonna win. It's not even a contest.
I mean, I don't care for her particularly either, but I'm really dead set against the Christian right.
They, I mean, evangelicals, they want the apocalypse to happen in Israel, so they, like, try to get Israelis to murder Palestinians.
So many people are okay with, an alarming amount of people are okay with that.
That's why we need robots, man. It all goes back to robots.
Good
Yeah,
job,
you
guys,
ever
good job.
see Idiocracy by Mike Judge?
No, I've seen clips of it, though.
Yeah, that's what we're living in.
What was his
There are a lot of problems, but it's better than it was before.
Fuck yeah.